people. Let's do a parole visit. All right. Hello.
Hey, John. This is Zoe. She's another agent.
Yep.
I got lost again. I've only been here once.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't want to track in. Hi.
Hello.
How's the job?
Same sexual harassment and harassments every day.
At the new job?
Yes.
Okay.
Bending over, new guy, bending over, pointing their butts in my direction, or bending over and shaking their butts in my view, or wearing my clothes, or making insulting comments, or walking past you and staring into your peripherals with angry looks, and then being really friendly right after, or acting like they didn't do what they just did. So that's what work is like.
Are you? Can I ask? So, you're mostly on the road?
No, I work
Okay.
at Taco Bell.
Okay. I was talking about the Job Corps or the
Oh no, I didn't. They don't
Lab
allow.
Corps.
Yeah, they. I found out like a week ago. They don't allow sex offenders to drive for them.
Oh, okay. I didn't
so-
get that update from you. I thought that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So just Taco Bell then.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you have some other applications out or any?
Oh, I apply I've been applying as much as I can.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, like I told you before, people at Taco Bell are in the gay community.
Yeah,
So, like the entire crew that I work with, I don't know if that's clicking yet.
Yeah, you told me that before. Yeah.
Yeah, but that is strange that I keep having to work with only the people in the gay community everywhere I go.
And so, how are you? How are you dealing with that at work?
So I just tweet. So if you follow me on X, I constantly tweet as often as I can whatever they do that's inappropriate. And I've done it since I started working there, and a bunch of other things as well. So that's how I deal with it.
Okay. I don't have X. I've never been on.
Oh.
I've never been on that platform before.
Oh.
So.
Well,
just YouTube is really the only thing that I have. Okay. So I know that you've done this. You've taken this route in the past, but talking to your boss or your supervisor when you are experiencing the harassment. Have you done that here at Taco Bell?
The guy I worked with bent over, showed me his butt, like the butt crack, at Taco Bell. He was working online. He turned to the left. He dropped something. Oh no, that's not what happened. I don't know why he bent over, but he bent over, and when he did, I could see like this butt crack and like some of the fat on his hips coming out of his pants, and I turned around and I told the manager who was standing there, and she said, I just told her I saw his butt crack, and she shrugged he or she shrugged his or her shoulders and just ignored what I said.
It.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think they take. Well, they're gay. What do you? I guess they're saying, what do you want us to do? We're gay, and this is how we live. So if you don't like it, you can leave, but we can't get rid of the people you work with. So I think that's their attitudes. Okay. And the entire time I'm there, somebody is still talking to me. So I guess everything I just said is a distraction. The more important thing is that there's technology in my body, and people are constantly talking to me or electrocuting my ears. And as we speak, someone is electrocuting my genitals and playing with my asshole and just whispering, like in and out, whispering things like they're disappearing, saying something, and then disappearing like children, acting like children right now in my left ear. So, and then flashing an image of themselves in my eye, like as if they're coming from one direction, or like, I don't know. It's like we can tell where voices come from, and these people learned how to redirect voices. Like if they wanted to, they could like pretend, make me think a voice was coming from this direction, over here. And if they wanted to, they could make it seem like it's coming from over there.
Okay.
Whichever. And then, so right now they're choosing to make me think their voices are coming in this direction.
Okay.
But if I take a step outside, they'll change directions. So now I'll start hearing voices to my right, or to it.
Why do you think they changed the location?
Oh, so that you look in that direction, or
Okay.
it's a game. They're like, right now he's acting like a child, and it's they're flashing the image of Todd Hall acting like a 15-year-old. Like he is smiling and acting like a child right now in my left, and like a teenager in my left eye, and a very smug smile on his face, and they're squeezing my chest. I don't have a problem talking in public. I don't have a problem talking to people, but if they squeeze your chest and they make it hard for you to remember the things you like to remember the words you use to speak, it makes it hard for people to understand you, because your voice is off, and it just went in my left ear and squeezed my earlobe shut. It's technology, and I am that's what's happening to me while I'm at work.
All the time.
Well, all around the clock, everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And then I have police officers following me to locations. These people are just harassing me.
What came of the last incident with the police that you did anything come of that, or it just kind of?
No, they're trying to show me firearms because I complain, and they believe the suicide self-harm idea is the best route for people who complain about the technology issues across the country, or sexual harassment or issues from the gay community. These officers support gay people, so their idea is to walk past him and flash your firearm. So they'll lift their coat up, make sure their firearm is like visible, and then they'll like incite, or not incite, but insinuate, if you don't like what's happening to you, if you don't like us, there you go. And or they keep showing themselves to me, so that I have the constant idea that if I really want to get rid of stop being tortured, stop hearing these people talk to me all the time, use a police officer. So if you're really upset in the middle of the night, you're driving to get some food, or you're driving somewhere, and you just get tired of hearing those people talk to you, I'm here. You can take your act out, or no, do something stupid, like you see on YouTube all the time, where black people act without explanation, and an incident occurs. I think that's the
like instigating.
Incident occurs.
Right.
So so the police are making sure there's an opportunity for you at all times to have one of those incidents you see on YouTube, so that you can they'll take care of you for you. So if you don't want to take care of yourself, it's just supposed to drive you to suicide. Not being able to sleep at night, staying up all night, waking up and hearing people talk to you before you even open your eyes, stopping you from falling asleep for hours. So you're wrestling around in your bed for hours, listening to people talk to you, keeping you from falling asleep. So this technology can actually stop me from falling asleep, and they're talking to you the whole time. So you can't ignore them. You can't escape. So it's like escaping reality. Whenever we fall asleep, we escape reality. We go and we dream, and they are preventing, as long as they choose to stop me from being able to escape, to fall asleep. That's what these idiots discovered a way to do, and they use technology.
I was going to ask you about that, about your sleep, and have you ever tried to take anything, or what's helped you?
How are you going to beat technology with drugs?
I was just asking.
No.
Have you ever tried to take, or even like melatonin or something like that? Have you ever taken anything like?
So robots aren't affected by drugs. Okay. So like a cell phone, you couldn't put drugs in your cell phone and make it stop working.
I remember you mentioned that before. Medications would not help.
So I'm not. I'm what you said should be upsetting for me, not correcting you. Shouldn't upset you. Me correcting you shouldn't upset you. But the reality is, you can't affect technology with drugs. You actually have to make somebody stop doing this, and the only way to do that is to tell.
And to try to get some try to get answers from the public and people that have experienced the same thing.
Yes.
So that you can figure out how to physically remove it from your body.
Yes, or use a police officer to end your life, because they will never admit that they put technology in people and that they're using it on individuals across the country. The cops. So whenever you see them, they're constantly showing up at intersections, paramedics, firefighters. These trucks keep driving past me, or at strategic points like an intersection. Mm-hmm. So it for a smart person, they get to thinking that these officers and paramedics and firefighters are stalking. There's no other way to arrive at the intersection as soon as you do, mm-hmm. as often as these firefighters and police officers keep doing these things. So
I didn't realize it was firefighters too.
Yes, and paramedics. So like if I walk outside,
like any emergency services,
it's like they're trying to remind me of Grand Theft Auto. Everywhere in Grand Theft Auto, you see a fire truck, a paramedic, or a firefighter.
Yes.
And you wouldn't notice them unless they were somewhere like that. Like you're focused. So at an intersection, you're focused on the lights. You're focused on passing traffic, crossing traffic. Mm-hmm. And if they arrive at the intersection at the right time, you'll notice them. Especially, and they stand out. These vehicles stand out in traffic. So a police car stands out. A fire truck stands out. A paramedic stands out. Sure. And so every time I go outside, these paramedics keep driving past me. So on the way to work, I'll see like four paramedics. Sometimes it's the box trucks, and sometimes it's like the slim, like cargo trucks. I don't know how to describe them, but they keep making me think, oh, I'm so sorry. The flashing car lights as well. So in GTA, there's flashing car lights everywhere you go. It's built into the system where if you drive down the road, a car will flash their lights at you. So someone is trying to make me think I live in Grand Theft Auto, and out when I walk outside. So behave or act like you're in a video game, and they're using random people in the community to help them. But these people are gay. These people are in the gay community, and they're the ones who are upset that I'm still in the community and I'm not having sex with gay people, which is why I'm constantly working with gay people or surrounded by people who support the gay community. And I think the police officers, they get rid of their own children. So if a child who's born in the gay community doesn't want to grow up to be gay, it's an insult or a lie. It's evidence that gay people don't exist or are naturally born. That it's not an innate decision to have sex with gay people. It's more of like a choice you made. Okay. So that evidence has to be gotten rid of. So as these people age, they find more and more ways to get rid of the kids. Manipulative. They found a way to destroy the evidence that proves they're lying. So they elect to, instead of allowing their kids to be whoever they want, to secretly try to get rid of that kid however they can. Usually altercations, arguments, police interactions that are negative or injustice. So if you call the police, you ask for justice, and you don't get it, usually argument, altercation ensues, or wrongful convictions, or lies and harassment, sexual harassment. Many different ways leads to arguments, leads to altercation, leads to violence. And that's what's happening to me now. I refuse to be gay, and the community I live in, the gay community, that's part of our community, is doing my family a favor in trying to get rid of the evidence, and they're using technology to help them, like, get rid of me without their assistance, because it's hard. I'm a pretty good dude, so it's hard to kill, like, the guys who don't sell drugs, who don't commit crimes or aren't violent. So you put technology in them and you make them kill themselves by harassing them at every hour, every hour of their lives.
Okay. I can say, I know that you told me that they try to, distract you or manipulate your body so that you aren't able to communicate and tell the
Yes.
public, right? I think that you do a fine job of communicating. I've never once, I don't think, like misunderstood kind of what you're trying to explain. And
Yes.
the videos that I've seen, I mean, you're a great communicator. So I just want to put that out there. I know that they're trying to stop you. I got the message.
Okay.
We do have another home visit we have to get to, and the roads are terrible. Do you have anywhere to go today?
No.
Yeah, the roads are pretty.
Oh,
bad.
I have to work in an hour. I don't know. Yeah, no. I okay.
Is there? Do you want to stick with the same time that we usually do, like 11?
That's okay.
I could do. Let me take a look here. How do you feel about Thursday? Is that fine, or do you want to go back to Tuesday like we were doing?
Thursday's fine.
Okay, I could do Thursday the 15th at 11.
Okay, Thursday the 15th, next month?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Do you want an appointment slip, or do you want to just refer back to your?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Okay.
And then at your office.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Yep, you got it.
Yep.
All right. Well, if you have to go anywhere, then just give yourself some extra time because it's nasty out there. But I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And I'll see you next one.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, John.
Yep.